Hi guys, we're up in the Giving Garden behind the Canton Branch Library with Jennifer Stewart, branch manager at the Canton Branch, and she is going to talk to us today about switching out the zinnias and planting pansies in their place. Remember, it's been a few months ago we planted these beautiful zinnias, but now it's time to switch it out to something else. Take it away, Miss Jennifer.
Thank you, Deanna. So it's the end of the garden season. We're moving into fall, and so our garden volunteers have recommended to us that for this bed we can replace the zinnias with pansies, and the pansies will last through a good bit of the cold weather, whereas zinnias are not going to last much longer. If you wanted to leave your zinnias, it's okay to leave your plants kind of a messy time at the end of fall, because it's a good way to support your pollinators. So we do that in the rest of our garden. We have several areas that we keep as a habitat for insects and birds that are remaining. But for this bed, we're going to remove our zinnias, and then we're going to plant pansies for the fall, the cool weather of fall and winter.
Okay.
So we've removed all of the zinnias, and now you get a better look at our garden bed. This is using the square foot gardening method. We have 9 squares in this bed, and we get to plant four flowers in each of these squares. And so we divide the square. You can just do it by hand. We kind of marked it off a little bit with the ruler, and so that just will guide us a little bit. Now I've already got one hole started here using a trowel, or you could use your hands. And we're now going to plant this first zinnia. And the first thing we'll want to do is snip off the bottom roots. Okay, so we cut the roots because it freshens, keeps the roots from being bound together. And so that's ready to plant. We'll put that in the hole we had prepared, and now I'll pat it down, and we're ready to go to the next square. How about we go with a pretty yellow now?
Miss Jennifer, this will be something fun to do with your child that could reinforce patterns, couldn't it?
Patterns, yes. Math, because we're going to talk in a moment about how many plants we end up with if we have 9 squares and 4 plants in each square. I accidentally tore the pretty flower off this one, but it will definitely bloom. There's a couple of other blooms here. Okay, so when we get the whole square planted, we will even out the soil. We'll do another yellow one. Freshen up those roots. Fourth plant. So we had 2 yellow, a purple, and a white. Okay, so we have all 4 of our plants in the square. So now we will just pat the soil up around them, make sure it's pretty even. Now we will continue around the square and plant 4 plants in each of the 9 squares. Okay, so we have all 36 of our pansies planted, because remember we have 9 squares and 4 plants in each square. So we have 36 plants, they're all planted. And in a moment I'm going to give them a drink of water so that their roots can take hold, a nice healthy start in their new home. So we're placing our old zinnias, our old plants, in the compost bin. And you can place old plants to be composted as long as they're healthy, not diseased. They are great to add to the compost bin. And we want the compost because that decreases the amount of things that are in the trash and also helps create a healthy soil that we can use in the garden.
Even though the temperatures are getting cooler, there's still some things going on up in the giving garden. Some great color to come and check out. You can of course come and check out the pansies which we just planted. And we're leaving our story walk up as well if you haven't made it up here to see that. It's the very impatient caterpillar, and it takes you through the metamorphosis of a caterpillar to a butterfly. Look at all that great color over there. So come check out what we've got going on. We also still have our sidewalk obstacle course near the flagpole over on the far side of the parking lot. So we have some pansies left over. If you're interested in getting any of these, we can give them away for free, first come, first served. Email Miss Deanna. I'll put that email up for you. Or you can call Miss Deanna and let me know, and we can give you a couple of pansies for planting at home.